Good evening, everyone. Welcome. My name is Jenny Shodel. I'm one of the festival programmers, and it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to tonight's world premiere screening of Out in the Dark, directed by Michael Mayer. Our major sponsors, RBC, L'Oreal Paris, Visa, Audi, and to our major public supporters, the Government of Ontario, Telefilm Canada, and the City of Toronto. The Discovery Program is made possible through the generous sponsorship of Grosh. Special thanks to our generous members, donors, and supporters of TIFF and TIFF Bell Lightbox for enabling our mission to transform the way that people see the world through film. This film is eligible for the Blackberry People's Choice Award. We'd also like to thank Emma Peel for providing us with this film. And I need to remind you now, please to turn off your cell phones, your smartphones, cameras, please put them away. And please refrain from texting during the film, because that backlight is a killer for the people behind you. When I first viewed Out in the Dark, I was amazed that it was a first feature. There is a very tactile intimacy about the camera work. The story and the dialogue are compelling, and the authenticity and appeal of the performances meant a sure and sensitive hand was at work. This is a long way of saying that I hope Michael Mayer makes more.
Hello everybody, my name is Alexandre Guégan. I'm the associate of Jane Shuttle that you met before the screening, and now we're going to go through the Q&A. I'm going to ask you to raise your hand as high as you can, to speak loud and clearly, and to be brief with your questions. And now, please welcome back on stage the amazing director of Out in the Dark, Michael Mayer.
First partner in crime, Lee Roeder, the producer. Our editor. And then finally, Nicholas Jacob, our star.
Alright, so questions. Over there, sir.
Were these characters fictional, or were they perhaps people that you knew and wrote about?
I'm going to repeat the question just to make sure that everybody heard it. So the question is are the characters completely fictional, or maybe based on people you know?
The characters are fictional. I mean, we did do a pretty extensive research, both me and my co-writer, me and my co-writer, Yael Shaflib. But definitely, Namer, Roy, they're more of characters inspired by some of the people that we met and some of the personal stories that we heard. Yeah, pretty much.
Next. Okay, so I do have a question. Can you tell me a little bit more about the cast and the casting process? Because you have like two actors face to face who are amazing, but they come from different. Exactly.
So actually, the casting director of the film, Hilary Fa, was probably one of the first people that was involved in the film. She read an early draft of the script and was really involved in really the making of this. The character, I'll start with Roy if you want. Okay. So the actor playing Roy, his name is Michael Aloni, and he's a fairly known star in Israel. I actually first heard about him because my nieces used to have posters of him on their bedroom walls. He was in one of those teen dramas, and they loved him. And I had my doubts about casting him at first, because that's all I knew, you know. And then Hila, my casting director, sent me to see a film he was in called Infiltration. that came out a couple of years ago by a director called Dova Kosashvili. And he is just amazing in that movie. He was actually nominated for an Israeli Academy Award for it. And I saw him there, and I was like, okay, I gotta have this guy. He showed up. He showed up to read for the part, and pretty much was ready to work. Like, very hardworking actor, which was great. Nicholas, on the other hand, never acted before, right? Pretty much. It's one of those like awesome filmmaking stories where his girlfriend at the time showed up to audition for a different role, ended up not getting it, and before she was leaving, she was, by the way, if you're still looking for a guy, I think my boyfriend would be interested. And again, my casting director was like, sure, have him show up, and he actually showed up 15 minutes before his partner, Michael, was gonna come in. He read, and he was great, and we felt like, why not try and read him with the other actor? I keep going, okay. So he stayed, and once we saw the two of them together in the room, that was it. We never seen anybody else. Because the chemistry between them was palpable right there. And, yeah, right? I mean, do you want to add anything? I don't know.
Well, yeah, he asked me if you want to do this movie, and I told him, yeah, sure. You know what? Let me compliment you a little more. Because I think you meet a lot of talented people. When you meet talented people, but he was so hardworking. I mean, because really it required a lot of rehearsals and a lot of work on the character, right? And he was one of those guys that shows up 10 minutes early to everything, so it was like a dream come true. And Michael, the other actor, was so generous with his time. It was really quite nice. Like, he was really supportive, and you really spent a lot of time working together. And I think it showed. So, yeah, kudos.
Hi, thank you for a beautiful film. I just want to know about the filming. Did you shoot in Israel and Palestine? Were there issues and ability to go between?
So the question is, where did you shoot the film? Israel and Palestine, or just everything in Israel?
Everybody can turn off their recording devices. We shot a little bit in Palestine. We didn't really have permits, so we stole a little bit. Yeah. But most of it, almost the entire film, was shot within Israel. So we shot, obviously, Tel Aviv, some neighborhoods in Jaffa, and in a couple villages, Palestine villages, surrounding Jerusalem, so in that area. But just a little bit.
Thank you. There was another question with it? Yes, sir.
We heard that this was a world premiere. What are your distribution plans? Any deals for North America?
So, what is the future in terms of screenings?
Okay, that's absolutely. This is.
I'm happy to say that we just sold the rights for North America. And actually, Rich from Breaking Glass is right here in the theater, so we're very happy to show the film in the United States and Canada, and hopefully all over the world. So, thank you.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm going to go in the back first.
It's an interesting paradox of this film, which is so critical of a lot about Israel. It's also funded by the Israeli government. Can you discuss that?
Sure.
So, I guess the question is, how do you make a movie like that about Israel when you get the money from Israel?
Okay. It's funny because earlier today I had a conversation with somebody who said, why is this movie so pro-Israeli and so anti-Palestinian? So I think which is kind of nice that people kind of read the whole politics into the film, and hopefully we made a fairly balanced movie. I don't know, but our experience with Israeli Film Fund, or my experience with Israeli Film Fund, they don't really tell you what to do, content-wise. If they like the script, they like the script. They're not there to criticize any political views or any social, sexual, nothing. They didn't give us any. They gave us notes about script. They never gave us notes about content, if it makes sense. I don't know. Am I answering the question? I mean, does it make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And I have to say the same with the TV channel, with Channel 10. It was never a question of content. It was always, people were very supportive. We showed a rough cut to the fund as well, and to Channel 10. And even that, they have their notes, they have their opinions. It's never, if you want your money, you've got to kind of follow suit. It's never, nothing like it. So, it was a good experience for me.
Yes.
Maybe a follow-up question. Are you going to screen it in Israel?
Are you gonna screen it in Israel?
Yeah, we plan to distribute it in Israel to theaters. We have some interest. So yeah, it's going to be probably around December in theaters in Israel. Oh yeah, and we have Haifa Film Festival in October.
Which is our hometown, both of us.
Yeah.
So we're really happy about it. Of course not.
Okay, we have time for one last question, please.
The ending. Did you choose to leave it open as a challenge to the audience to take the story and share it?
The ending, did you choose to let it off as a challenge for the audience?
Okay, I'll answer this, but also say that, again, with ending, everybody reads it differently. It's funny. Okay, so basically, with the ending, I find that different audiences also react differently to the ending. I remember when we were kind of starting to test the film, Maria, my editor, and I showed it to, we did the post in Los Angeles, actually. We came to supervise for a little bit and then went back to Israel. And Maria and I showed it to a few people, showed rough cuts, and American audiences are, full non-Israeli audiences always said, oh my God, it's such an depressing ending. The love story isn't happening, this guy's going to, basically exile. And then when we did the same kind of screening in Israel, right, when you were showing it to people, the reaction was like, oh my God, it's such a happy ending, nobody dies.